So I haven't really prioritized social media for my Shopify store in the past year, and that's something that I really want to change, and it's a core goal for me for 2023. So I want to share a little bit more of how I'm going to be structuring my social media strategy for this coming year. So I have a Shopify store that sells children's books that I wrote and designed. If you want to see more behind the scenes of the Shopify store, including all the costs for getting everything set up, then check out the video in the card somewhere above, and I'll also link to it below. But let's go first into the different platforms I'm going to be prioritizing. And just a disclaimer, this is going to be just for my individual store. You don't have to do something exactly like this, and it really depends on what kind of store and products you have, as well as your ideal customer. Talking about ideal customer, my ideal customer for my store is a mom aged 25 to 45 who is very busy, probably has multiple kids, and is trying to balance kids, life, work, all of that stuff while still making time for play and education for their child. So I'm focusing on making learning fun and more enjoyable for the family together. So let's get started with my first platform, which is going to be YouTube, but a little bit different because it is for children, because it's children's books. So I'm actually going to be doing a YouTube Kids channel. I've not done a YouTube Kids channel before, but I did get some videos of my books actually animated, and I hired a voiceover artist as well. So I've got my books in animated video form. I'm going to be uploading these to the kids YouTube channel, as well as creating additional video content as well. So I'll be creating video content that's either going to be based off of songs or themes. Like I have a spread in my book that's donuts, for D is for donuts. And I'm going to be using my donut illustrations, animating them with a donut song. So kind of making it tie in there where, again, it's making education fun. Also just creating content around different kind of themes around holidays. The goal here is creating fun and colorful videos that kids enjoy watching, that are educational, and parents actually enjoy putting them on because they feel good about the content that their kid is watching. The goal here is 2 videos per month. Now, because it's YouTube Kids, I can't actually monetize my YouTube channel here. However, if you are creating a YouTube channel for your store, as long as you're not advertising to kids, you can monetize your channel. So that can be an additional income stream for you. However, I'm just trying to build my YouTube Kids channel to build awareness about my brand and start creating a kind of catalog of educational kids content. I really love YouTube overall as a platform because it lets you create, again, this catalog of video content that continues working for you. Plus, it can be found in these search engines as well. I talked all about why I love YouTube as a free organic traffic source in one of my latest videos, so I'll put a link to that below if you're interested in how I'm utilizing YouTube for more of organic traffic. My next platform is Pinterest, and this is where I'm going to be really focusing on tips for busy moms and crafts, activities, projects like that for kids. I'm going to be creating them as content on my blog, on my Shopify store, and then creating individual pins for that blog content. So the goal is to create 1 blog post per week and then create multiple pin images for that piece of content. And in the blog post itself on my site, that's where I'll be linking to my products in my store, as well as having some affiliate links as well, which is an additional income stream that I'm going to be able to create from that with anyone purchases the product from my blog post. The themes that I'm going to be targeting here is just more education based. So how to get your kid excited to read, how to involve other family members into reading, how to pick the perfect book for every season, or basing it around holidays as well. So for a holiday like Christmas, I have in one of my books, G is for gingerbread man. So having a recipe on the site of a gingerbread cookie and having photos and different tools that can help them have a great gingerbread house or gingerbread man making experience with their child. Again, it's all about having that content for them where it feels like this is everything they need, and it's an exciting way or exciting idea of how to play and engage with their child while still making it fun and educational. Pinterest is a really great search engine. And again, kind of like with YouTube, the pins last forever. However, you do need to realize that with Pinterest, it really helps if you create the content 2 to 3 months out from when it actually would be searched more, because you want to have all that already being pinned by other people so that whenever the holiday comes around like Christmas, you probably want to be posting that in July and August so that it'll be found more around Christmas time. So just make sure if you're going to be using Pinterest for your Shopify store that you start kind of thinking about your content for Pinterest a little bit ahead of time. I'm also gonna be trying out some Pinterest ads in 2023 for my Shopify store as well. So that would be for more product specific and less of the blog content there. So I'm going to be creating a separate video about that. If you're interested in seeing how that works out, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below so you get the behind the scenes of how running Pinterest ads is for my Shopify store. And my last platforms that I'm going to be focusing on this year, I'm gonna kind of group them together because my strategy is going to be the same for both of them, and that's Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be creating content, again, that's very focused on tips and activities for busy moms, and I'm gonna be doing that as one video per week. That's a short, like 30-second, 45-second kind of quick win activity or some kind of learning thing that you can do with your child, and making it, again, fun and educational, and then creating 2 to 3 images per week for each of these platforms as well. And that's gonna be where I'm focusing on promoting the products, showcasing reviews, featuring blog content, and any additional questions that my ideal customer might have about how getting their toddler excited to read. That kind of content I think is going to do better as an image versus a video. So I'll be varying up the different styles there of the content. I'm also going to be running some paid ads for Facebook and Instagram as well this year, and targeting both my busy mom audience as well as grandparent audience as well, if they're wanting to buy it as a gift for their grandchild. So won't really be targeting the grandparents in the social media kind of content. However, I will still be targeting them in the paid ads with a little bit different messaging as well. So again, every social media strategy is going to be different depending on your store, your ideal customer, and your individual schedule and what kind of time commitment you can make to creating content and being active on these platforms. So just think what's going to work best for you, and the goal here is to really just be consistent. So if you're thinking, okay, what kind of organic traffic in addition to social media can I get from my Shopify store? Well, then check out this video over here where I have my top 3 favorite free traffic sources. And if you're already launched your Shopify store and you're not quite making the sales that you expected, then check out over here some common mistakes that I see Shopify stores make and how to quickly fix those on your site to increase your sales. Also, just make sure to comment below and let me know what social media platform you're going to be prioritizing for your Shopify store this year. I would love to know, so make sure you comment below.